is if somebody is really bothering you on a plane, is you can once again very politely get all your stuff and go to the back of the plane. No, seriously, and tell the stewardess. And the stewardess.
That's true. Hey guys, I think we got another call coming. Let me grab this.
Thank you, caller. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hello, caller. Hong Kong. I think.
Is anybody there? Oh, did the other caller go off?
I think they went off.
What I was saying is that I think it's important to be polite.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Hey there, you are on the air with Hottie Help, Candace Kita, and our guest today, Nicole Pulliam.
Hello.
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 Yes. Hey.
Hey, I just heard some of your comments. I wanted to mention about the Kubaton as a defense weapon. It's not a striking weapon, and it's not something that you need some training to really use it. Usually police use it against like wrist bones, and it's to apply painful pressure and to bring someone down, and it requires a lot of close physical contact to use effectively. So it may not be the best self-defense tool to use.
Okay. Thank you so much for letting us know. Is there anything else that you would suggest in place of that for young women?
Probably just mace or get a 38. But
now you're talking.
So you would suggest like maybe mace or pepper spray or something like that?
Yeah, mace or pepper spray. You would try to get some of the stronger stuff, the police issued or the military issued stuff, because the stuff that you get like retail usually is really watered down.
So you're saying with the Kubaton, if you don't know how to use it, maybe the person that's trying to attack you might be able to take it from you.
That's always the worry.
Well, then with mace, how would you know? Like, how would our listeners know which one is the watered down version and which one is the regular? Do you know where to go?
Go on the easiest way is to go on the internet and just do a little bit of research and find. It'll have a percentage. It'll say like 0.5%.
Okay.
Like pepper spray has. It's called capsaicin, which is the burning chemical in chili peppers, and that's why they call it pepper spray. But the higher the percentage, the stronger it'll be.
Does the effectiveness last as longer as well if it's more strong?
Oh, definitely. The stronger it is, it has more of an effect, and it lasts longer because it's almost like, using bleach. If you use watered down bleach, it's not going to whiten your clothes as much as, full strength bleach.
If you don't mind, caller, I just want to ask, how do you have all this knowledge about
and we appreciate it.
We appreciate it. I'm just curious
really
your knowledge base on this.
It's part of my profession. I'm in the police profession.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
Wonderful.
Fantastic.
Thanks. Well, we appreciate you listening today so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your call, and he broke my heart about Kubatans. I thought it was a solution.
That's so wonderful that he called in to tell everybody, our listeners. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, sir, so much.
Well, maybe we need to get Kubaton training or something.
I know, or martial arts training, which is
go.
actually very good, and it keeps you fit as well. I had a really good time when I did it.
That's right. It's both. It pulls that weight right off of you after those burritos.
Yeah, absolutely.
After the El Kubaton.
So we have a couple of emails.
Actually, can I go ahead and finish what I was going to say about the airplane, though?
Sure.
What I was saying about the airplane is what you can do is it's very easy to go back to the end of the plane, talk to the stewardess, already have your belongings, ask her to simply switch you with another male person.
Another loser?
Another person that is another person.
Can I sit next to this guy instead?
See, I always think that my role on the plane is I look safe to you guys. I'm at that age now. I'm like, I'm safe.
You look like, you
Come
do
here,
look
Hottie
safe.
model. You can sit next to me. I'm safe. Then 10 minutes, and you're like, my goodness.
He's going on and on about his life. But then what you do is you just switch the seat. You sit in the back of the plane behind that man. So then when he leaves, he gets off the plane before you do. So even if you have a bag that's in the upper compartment that you weren't able to get, he's going to leave before you, so you can go ahead and get that bag. So it's really easy. There's many, many easy, simple things that you can do that are not dramatic and don't cause a lot of problems, and yet you get out of the situation, which is the most important thing. I mean, that is your goal.
Wait a minute. We got a call coming in.
Oh, awesome.
All right,
hold
on a second.
Great.
Hey there, welcome. You are on Hottie Help with Candace Kita, and we are joined today by Nicole Pulliam of Columbus, Ohio. What's your question, caller?
First of all, I just want to say that I'm really happy about this show. I think it's going to do wonders. I think it's a great idea, and I think it's going to help a lot of people. So I'm glad that somebody's finally doing it.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
But
you know what? You were so nice. What's your name?
My name's Matt.
Hey, Matt. Thanks a lot, Matt.
My wife has recently started working more and more out of town. One of the biggest problems we've had with it, though, is not always does she have a hotel booked for her. So sometimes she'll find herself in this town trying to find her own hotel. And sometimes they're just a little bit shadier than we might want. How can she find a good hotel? Maybe ahead of time, or are there signs to look for when she's riding down the road looking for a place?
Well, that's what you just hit it on the button right there. And then I always say time is of essence. It's very, very important for you to look ahead of time before you even leave on your trip to find a hotel. Whether you call a hotel on the phone or whether you check on the internet, you need to find a hotel before you leave.
Get on Expedia.com or Orbitz or something.
Exactly.
Just right the night before, you can book a hotel within hours. If she's got, even just a BlackBerry or an iPhone, she can get that done,
But if she has an iPhone, don't pull it out.
Don't pull it out.
I'm trying to find the safest. Boom.
But also, what's important on the internet, for example, is guest feedback and comments. Read what other people say about these hotels.
TripAdvisor.com too, right?
Exactly. Very cool. Because a lot of times, the websites for the hotels are misleading because they put, a beautiful picture up, but you don't know what area the hotel is in. The hotel itself could be in a really, really bad area of town, but because you're not from that area, you don't know. And so look and see what people say. Are the doors safe? Do they have swipe cards? What do other, women
what's
say?
a swipe card? What's the whole issue safety-wise on a swipe card?
Well, a swipe card, as you know, is a card that replaces the key, the old lock and key system, and you find them in hotels and motels.
I think every hotel has those now.
Yeah, and
I don't even
hopefully
remember last time we had a key room.
Exactly, or dorm rooms. Hopefully they have swipe keys now.
True too.
But what happens is if you need for a safety reason to immediately change all the keys, swipe cards, you can do that immediately. If not, you have to change all the locks and keys on doors in the old way. So of course you want swipe cards.
And one thing I always do whenever I'm in a hotel by myself, because I do a lot of traveling with modeling and stuff, I always make sure that when I get off the elevator and I'm walking down the hall to go to my room, I always make sure there's no one walking behind me.
Oh, absolutely.
Because if there's someone walking behind you, if you open your door, they can push you in the door. And
they're looking to see which room you're in.
I always make sure that I'm walking down the hall by myself, and if there's somebody on the elevator with me that gets off before me, I let him go ahead. I kind of act like I'm getting in my bag or something, so he doesn't, number one, see what room I'm in, and number two, follow me to my room.
Right.
So.
I've actually done that too, because I've had people that are creepy in the elevator, and there's a sense, or I tell women, listen to your sixth sense. It is there for a reason. And if somebody makes me uncomfortable in that elevator, even if they're getting off on the floor that I am and they get off before me, I stay in the elevator. I push the button and I go up, and then I go back down again.
If it's late at night, and if it's a guy that's
or if you're the only
suspicious.
two,
you don't have to be paranoid, but it's important to be very careful.
Yeah, if you're the two people in the elevator alone and there's nobody else, you can get off on that floor and all of a sudden